Hey guys, it's Andrea. I am back with another Sew With Me from the Vintage Block Along by Holt. This is on her Be In My Bonnet blog. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. We are on block 6, which is Vintage Lilly. I love it. This is a 12.5-inch block. Isn't that cute? Farm Girl fabric is just amazing. But like I said, I've already used it on 2 full quilts, so I need to use another line of her. So I'm using mostly stitched fabric, her line from Stitched. I'm mixing it up a little bit too with various backgrounds. Oh, this is my background piece for this one. I already have my pieces all cut. I'm trying to stick to her colorway so I don't get confused in the instructions. Let's get it started in here. If you want to do these too, the cutting instructions, the whole shebang, is on her blog, which I've linked down below, like I said, if you're listening. Okay, for your background. Okay, I already cut everything. She's giving cutting instructions. Alright, first up, it's half square triangle time. Pair up the 2.5 squares with a background square to make them. So she's showing these orange with the background squares. How many are we making? What? She didn't tell us. Okay. She doesn't tell us. How many do I have here? 3? I'm guessing 3 then. I'll make 3. So right sides together. I hope this fabric's not going to be too busy for a background. We'll see. I've been getting wild and crazy with my backgrounds on this quilt. Corner to corner. These are the little, small little tulips that are floating above the bigger one. The petals. I had to take me a little supper break and veg out break. I made SpaghettiOs with meatballs because all my packages are sitting on the stove right now for tomorrow's unboxings, and I did not feel like moving them, nor did I feel like cooking. So that was supper. Good enough for me. All right. Oh, we're doing all the green too. Okay, I get it now. All of the 2.5, not just the orange 2.5. I hope. These are the leaf units. What? Yeah, leaf units. See what, this line of hers is a little out of my comfort zone. It's different for me, for sure. But I think I'm going to dig it when it's all said and done. It's different, yes, but I'm all for different. I'm all for trying something different. It's very like, I think it's perfect for this vintage quilt because to me, it's all real old school looking fabric. Very vintage looking. This background is from the Stitched too. All these are. Now make 2 more half square triangles exactly the same way, but use these 4.5-inch blocks. So, okay, she's only showing 2 being made. Okay. this back. We're probably gonna be able to cut some scraps off these. At least a 1.5 inch piece. It's a little bit larger than my Seems So Easy guide. But I think I can make it work. I can. If you don't have a Seam So Easy guide or something to that effect, mark your fabric corner to corner. Oh, she says she got a 2-inch square. I don't ever save 2-inch squares though. As always, I'm doing my side piece over here, my quilt on the side block, which is also linked down below in the description box. It's a broken dishes block. Well, I can show you what my broken dishes looks like. I got one ready here. It won't be much longer. I'll have enough of these blocks to make a quilt. There it is. Now on these, trim about 1/4 of an inch away from your sew-line. And then just iron them open. Press to the dark side. Now these are the ones we'll probably get. I know we're going to get at least a 1/2 inch scrap out of it. Yeah, you could definitely get a 2-inch if you save 2-inch. I don't personally. I just save 1/2 inch, 2.5, and 5. That's all I save. I wonder if I can get 2 1.5 inch blocks. Nope. Let's see if I can get one here. Probably not. Nope. Okay, trash. Just as I thought, trash. Now I can iron them. My brake did let me charge up some, so I got my, the last video, all my electronics were dying. This is the same evening as that. But gave them a chance to get about 40% charged. Hopefully they'll make it through this recording sesh. Dang it. Dang this stuff. Dang this stuff. Okay, here's my half square triangles. Beautimus, beautimus, beautimus. Now what? Oh, the stem is this dark green. Mark a line down each center of the 5.5-inch background squares. These guys. So this is way too big for my Seam So Easy guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as suggested. Now this marker fades by itself. It's like disappearing ink. Okay. So one onto one corner of the stem fabric and one on the other side. Well, that don't seem lined up right at all, does it? I think I got a little wonky on this one. Let me skip to the next step. I'll come back. 2.5 square. Okay. We're gonna make the Lilly section. This guy and this guy together. And then this guy with, what do you attach it to? 2.5 block? This guy to this. Trim 1/4 of an inch. We'll definitely get some scraps out of this. Looks like a good 2.5 incher. Yep. Waste not, want not. Can't get 1.5. Alright, iron it open. And then we'll put the square on the other side and do the same thing. You can pin these on if you need help keeping it on. I should probably pin it, but of course I don't. Because I'm a rebel without a cause. Here's our other Lilly part. Okay, back to this. And we're going to sew this 2.5 inch square on the end. skip around a little bit if you're new here, because I like to keep the chain piecing going as much as possible. Only pull for a leader and ender when I have no other options. I can't skip around anymore. These lined up good so I can cut my scrap evenly. Now these I'm just putting in gonna put in my scrap containers. Right now I have a little place on my desk here that I put them until I'm done with the quilt. Okay. Here's the stem unit if you're curious. Set that to the side because we're going to continue working on this. We're going to put these two together, and then that piece under the needle will go on top of this. It's got like a curved spine. She's got a little scoliosis, this block does. I'm correcting it with my seam. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next so I can, oh, I can't. I gotta pull this off. I need it for my next block. And these two go together. It's quite busy background. I'm losing my petals a little bit in the chaos. This one's ready to cut. Okay, there. Now, we're going to put this guy on top of it. And I'm going to have to draw my line again. This one's just long enough for a 6.5 inch block. This ruler. I like this marker. I think that it came in a box, I know. I want to say a sew sampler, but I'm not positive. All right, corner to corner. Doing? I don't know. Okay, next step. We have this big green half square triangle. We don't even need you yet. Get out of here. Putting these two together. Before you cut this, make sure you're cutting the right side. I barely got that point. I barely got that point on there, but it's there. Again, trim 1/4 of an inch, and we'll definitely get some scraps off this. What do y'all think? Maybe you can get a couple 2.5 inchers. Let's see. Oh no, definitely not 2. But I can get a 2.5 and some 1.5s. Maybe, because some of this will have seams. I think it's not going to hit that though. Yeah, it's going to fall just under it. Nice. I always keep the 1.5 and the 2.5s here at the desk until I'm done with said quilt, because I'll pull for those in said quilt too, which I've already done that for this one. I had a block that was required a 2 by 2.5, and I just pulled one of my 2.5 inch blocks out of my scrap table. Okay, what's next? I think I'm gonna have to pull this off again. I have a bunch of unboxings today. I just had enough videos to put up today without having to record any new ones, and because that way I don't have to do my makeup, because I don't really feel like it. But tomorrow should be the last day I'll do unboxings for the weekend. I have a bunch of them. That'll last me a while. Got some good ones in, y'all. Yes, I just barely got my point. Barely. This one's got all my point, but there's that unit. This green, now we need you. Half square triangle. It's gonna go here. Side piece. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna take these two and put those together. This, and I'm gonna put that on top. think we're doing basically the same thing with this. It's probably rotated differently though. So this, we've got these two here. And we're going to attach it to this. And she doesn't designate these under any specific letters or anything. We're just looking at the pictures. There's that unit done. This unit, we're going to put this beside it. Actually gonna have us square some stuff up. You should have 4 sections that each measure 6.5 square at this point, okay? 4 sections that measure 6.5 inch. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Looks good. I trust it. Next. Yeah, these are different, I think. So this one is on the top next to this one. Now, let me square this up. I got a little overhang here. Let's see what's the deal. What the heck? How did I whoa, wow, I screwed this one up. Urgh. She has a few shortcomings. Oh my gosh. It's not happening. It's not happening. If they're all consistently. What the what happened? What happened to you? Why are you so lopsided? Now, stem unit. Now, why the heck is this sparking up? I haven't been sewing in like an hour. This is my sewing knot arm. Get over it. Okay, stem and the other leaf unit. This one's not as wonky as the other one. She's still going to be cute though. She don't have to be perfect to be cute. just the way you are. Mr. Rogers, R.I.P. One of my personal heroes. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I just can't even hardly see that man without bursting into tears. He touches my soul, y'all. He is, I think, a saint in our times. Okay, this one I'm going to attach to that one, so I'm going to have to pull off a leander and an ender. Ow. Yeah, I think I'm overwhelming some of my things with a busy background. I need to... The background is called the background for a reason. You're supposed to be in the background, not the star of the show. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day for a lady. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's the final countdown. You spray it and press it, and then we can love it. Just ironing her. Really good for her big debut. She's getting her hair did. There we go. There it is. Yeah, little busy bee background, but I still like her. What do y'all think? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, guys. Subscribe if you like to watch Sew With Me's, and I'll see y'all at the next one.